Hello, my dears. I'm back. I've been sick for a little while, but we're here. It's a beautiful snowy day where I am. We got the sage going, cleansing out old energy. It's a beautiful time. There's a lot of really big stuff happening. We just came off of an eclipse. So I hope you're feeling grounded and good in the wake of that energy. The shifts can definitely be felt. Everywhere. Big scale, little scale. The changes are happening. We are in Mercury retrograde. Fine. That doesn't scare us. I watched a wonderful Chani video earlier. She was talking about so Mercury is my ruling sign, as you can see. And she made this really great video, you should watch it, about what happens when your ruling planet is retrograde. So I'm not going to talk a whole lot about that, it's not my video, but we're focusing on moving differently through life. And there's so much happening right now that I'm kind of just going to let the cards speak and see what wants to come out. Because there's a lot that we could, there's a lot that we could be focusing on. Yeah, I'm not going to read these cards because like 7 of them flipped over, but just like right here in this energy, like the Hermit reversed, the 4 of Wands. This is all really good energy. This is all really new energy. I don't know where you are in the world, but we're coming into springtime. Things are coming back to life, both internally and externally. This is a great time for purging your possessions, your mind, your habits, your circle, leaning into this spring energy by coming back to life yourself, looking forward and seeing, where do I want to be in a year, in 5 years, in 6 months, in 3 months, and what can I change? What can I start to change today to get there? It's good stuff. So the 4 of Wands coming out is significant. We have the Ace of Wands and the Star reversed so far. This feels really like you are, wow, unbelievable. So we have the Star reversed, Ace of Wands, King of Cups, and the Sun. So this feels like hope after a really long time of not having hope. And keep in mind that whenever my messages reach you is when they're supposed to reach you. So this could be now, this Mercury retrograde and springtime energy, or this could be where you're at in life right now when you find this video. So spring energy can be felt at any time of the year. I've been feeling these spring vibes coming in for a long time, just energetically, where there's so much new and there's so much hope. And if you know anything about anything that's going on anywhere in the world, hope is such a precious resource right now. So this is somebody recovering hope after a long time of not having it. Feeling grounded in themselves after a long time of maybe feeling depleted, over giving to areas of your life that weren't giving back to you. The sun, man. Feeling your inner child again. Feeling like you are your inner child again. Feeding your inner child. It's important to remember that life is only as serious as you think it needs to be. Life is only as adult and heavy as you think it needs to be. Life is as anything as you think it should be or needs to be. Remember the power within you, like bringing the focus back to the power you have within you to create any life that you desire. Yeah, I feel like this is someone making really big moves on the spiritual realm. Because as we know, everything starts there. So you're getting the wheels turning, you're like starting to feel motivation, more hope than you've felt in a long time, more grounding, more emotional stability than you've felt in a really long time. This is incredible energy. And knowing that your guides are with you, knowing that God is with you, knowing that you are spiritually supported through all of this, and that you have always had the inner resources necessary to do anything that you set your heart to. There's nothing that is impossible. This reminds me a lot of a message that my favorite tarot reader on here, Queen Cup. Shout out to Queen Cup. She's the best. She's been really influential in my life for years. She mentioned this energy about the birth canal, and that we're kind of in the birth canal getting ready to be born. And there's this discomfort, there's this fear, but what the baby doesn't realize when it's being born is that its whole beautiful life is on the other side of that fear. So any doubt that you might feel creeping up, any fear, any lack mentality that you might be experiencing, that's all going to be dissolved very soon. And you're stepping out into the sunlight. You're stepping out into this new life. And this is not just a new season energy. This is like total overhaul. Like nothing is going to be the same in the best way possible. In the best way. Wow, so we have the Two of Swords reversed and the Tower. So this is speaking to a decision that you're not ready to make yet, that's going to shatter the foundations of everything that you've known so far. And don't let your old way of thinking or generational trauma or old programming make you think that you need to jump and do things right away. Like as soon as you have the inspiration to do something, you don't have to act right away. Sometimes we need to boil on things. Sometimes we need to plot out every possible course of action before we take a step. Because understand that, and it's worth remembering that any path that you take, you can course correct. Like say you're in college and you want to change your major, like you can always change your major again. Say you go down a certain career path and you find that it's not for you after a couple years, you can always change your career path. You can always change the trajectory of your life once you make a certain decision. But this feels, with the Tower coming out with the Two of Swords reversed, this feels very big. This feels very long lasting with big implications for you and people that you care about. I just heard like putting your kid up for adoption. Like it's that kind of decision. The type of thing that it's kind of not possible to change your mind once you've made that decision. So really sit with yourself and your guides and God and really make sure that this is the move that you want to take. But it's also worth remembering, and this is going to have its exceptions, obviously, but like, if a dream or a goal or something is implanted in your mind, chances are that's because you're supposed to have it. Like a dream wouldn't be given to you by God if you weren't supposed to have it, or if some other parallel universe reality you already had it. So all you have to do is figure out how to quantum jump from reality to reality. And make sure, especially if there's other people that will be affected by this decision, that it is for the greatest and highest good of all involved. Like if you're not able to take care of this child, if you know that you won't be able to give it the love and respect and life that it deserves, that's something to think about. That's heavy stuff. A few cards came out at the same time. I don't usually deal with that. It's good to be here. Yeah, I just heard the waiting period. So we have the Queen of Wands reversed and the Knight of Swords reversed. This is like holding pattern energy, where it's like, this is what I know is coming for me. I'm so impatient. But like, sometimes God and your angels and all the divine forces involved are not giving you something quite yet because they know that you're not ready. So all you got to do is just keep showing up and keep showing God that you're getting ready day by day for these things that you know are destined for you. And like, there's a reason that they haven't been handed to you just yet. And that can be hard to hear. But I bet that a lot of us could look back on our life path and see instances when we were very close to a certain level of success, and we could taste it and we could smell it and we could almost grab it, but it wasn't given to us at that time. And if we look back, I bet there's a lot of gratitude that it didn't happen at that time. Say, you know, if you were handed this certain level of success before you had a certain level of healing under your belt, maybe you would have gone into some kind of like rock star lifestyle and drank and drugged yourself to death because you didn't have enough healing and spiritual grounding and awareness to have that level of success at that time. So be very honest, be very loving, be very probing with yourself of like, okay, what do I need to do to get ready for the blessings that I know are mine? I have Backstreet Boys in my head. Yep. All right. My voice is hanging on by a thread. So I'll see you guys soon. I love you.